Good morning to you all. Happy to meet you. My name is Adeyemi Adedapo. I'm here to handle EDU 332, Introduction to Educational Technology. Yes, let me welcome you back to our normal classroom. It's online facilitation of EDU 332. During our last interaction, we discussed on the concept of educational technology, where we discuss technology in education, technology of education, instructional technology. And today, we are going to discuss on global historical developments of educational technology. No matter how developed a system is, it must have started somewhere. People do say that Rome was not built in a day. So the development of education technology has witnessed different era before it gets to where it is today in Nigeria and globally. So I must tell you that there's more to discuss on the historical perspective of education technology, because we need to make reference to the past eras. And you agree with me at the end of the lesson that none of this era can be condemned outrightly, as things are getting better on daily basis. Considering where we started, that is where educational technology started. So first and foremost, we discuss on Stone Age period. Stone Age period. Before we move on to the age of raw book and chalkboard, the era of behavioral sciences, mass communication age, and information communication age, or computer age, or jet age. The Stone Age period must have been taught the history of early men at the elementary school. These are the early men. So during this period, they write on walls, on rocks, as during that time they lived in caves. And up to today, some of the drawings and writings on the walls are still on the rocks, on the walls. During this period, they use series of objects like drums to communicate, like gunshots to communicate. Also, the use of stones, the use of pebbles, the use of counting sticks, as we have bottle caps these days, as is done in most of primary schools in Nigeria and in some parts of the world. For example, in a remote place, in urban, in rural, and equally in urban settings. Also, the use of slates is what they use in the olden days. During this period, education was elitist and Aristotelian in nature. Education then was the salvation for the rich elites in the society. So they are the only ones that engage teachers to teach their words. They organize kind of it in a compound. But we thank God today, as a result of the age of book and chalkboard, with development of the printing machine, with which he was revealed to have printed the first Bible. So this is the printing machine. So it was developed in 1456 by Johann Gutenberg. So Holy Bible was the first to be produced. As a result of this one, this age of a book and a chalkboard, many books were produced, and at the same time, many people also benefited from it, because teachers were able to teach not only one person, but many pupils, students at the same time. So with information explosion, there was wider spread of awareness and knowledge acquisition. This paved way for the assemblage of students at a place for the teacher to attend to them simultaneously. And this, as a result, as you can see, is the teacher, the means of the learners. So it was as a result of the production of books. The resultant effect of this group communication was the invention of the chalkboard, which was popularly known by then as blackboard. As you can see, it's black. So in some schools here in Nigeria and some other parts, and in other parts of the world, they are still making use of this blackboard. Not all schools are making use of temple board, that it is whiteboard and interactive board. So the social effect of this group communication was the invention of chalkboard, which was popularly known by then as a blackboard. The board served as a central point of focus for all the students. It also provided the teacher a place to write down important points. Look at this one. It's portable chalkboard. So one can write on this, and at the other side, if the teacher is done with one side, so he or she can turn to the other side. As we normally make use of blackboard, divide blackboard into 2 or 3 sessions during classroom interactions. This is modern chalkboard now. It is a whiteboard. So it has developed from portable chalkboard to this whiteboard, and also from this to interactive whiteboard. This is magnetic marker. You can equally have planograph, bulletin boards. I see under the category of boards. Make use of them during teaching and learning process. Also, the era of behavioral science. The era of behavioral sciences and the works of psychologists such as Edward Thorndike, Pavlov, and B.F. Skinner led to the invention of teaching machines and later program instruction, which are all products of technology, and the expansion of the scope of education technology in Nigeria and also in the world all over. So BFA scanners, they are the one who BFA scanner, Pavlov and Thorndike did marvelous work in the area of teaching machines and also program instructions. During our previous lesson, I mentioned products of engineering. I mentioned something like individualized learning. This is program instruction. So behavioral science, education technology is a neglected discipline. It borrows ideas from different fields. We have the area of we have psychology, sociology, computer, and so on and so forth. So that is why technology in education, which has to do with machines, technology of education, which has to do with ideas, which has to do with findings, which has to do with theories of learning, are then put together in order to improve the quality of instruction. That is technology of education. It's all about findings. It's all about theories. It's all about ideas that one can make use in order to improve the quality of instruction. So also after this behavioral science era, we equally have SOR, stimulus organism responses. That is where this program learning belongs. So kudos to B.F. Skinner, Pavlov, and Edward Thorndike. Like I said, they work extensively on teaching machines and program instruction. Also, we have mass communication here, with the invention of radio, the invention of television, also marked another landmark in the development of educational technology. So before this period, the scope of educational technology education provision was quite limited and very narrow. And with the invention of radio and television, the world entered into a scenario of mass communication and by implication, mass education. Why is it mass? Simultaneously, if one is facilitating made by fair radio or television programs, that teaching get across to several people that are connected, that can switch on their radio, that can switch on their television and tune into the program. So unlike that of textbook that cannot go far, but simultaneously. So as the teacher is teaching, I remember the olden days during Western Region Broadcasting Station, one in Ibadan. So they include radio educational programs in their activities where they relay information pertaining to take subjects that time, include them as part of their activities. Same thing for television. So they devote time for all this. These are products of technology, that is television, radio, they made use of during that time. As you can see, this one is analog. And also look at this television too. I was referring to radio before. It's an analog one. Even look at the television. Look at the antenna. So look at this all black and white television. Unlike today that we are enjoying plasma, LED, television, and so on and so forth. The radio and television became two good sources to reach the unreachable and the less privileged in the society. Indeed, the radio served the purpose better than the television. You agree with us? Because of the coverage. But in the olden days, we used to have a problem with the signal. So, but thank God, this time around, with the massive developments in these regards, there is no need for us to even be turning antenna, but unlike before. Olden days, we used to turn antenna, especially when we want to watch football. So someone will stand by out at the pole trying to adjust the antenna. Then there is problem with the image as a result of the waves. But this time, if you have any problem of such, with these digital televisions that you are using, so the information will be displayed on the screen, and they are trying to perfect the image. When there is problem with the auditory channel, so the information will be displayed on the screen for viewers not to panic. So compare the two devices, the television and the radio. That is more reason why we come into conclusion that the radio and between radio and television, they became two good sources to reach the unreachable and the less privileged in the society during the period, the olden days. But indeed, the radio served this purpose better than the television. Also, we have computer age. With the advent of computer technology comes the following developments. Electronic board that is similar to the whiteboards, like I told you the other time. This one is an interactive board. It's connected to the printer. It's also connected to the internet. So, and also with special pens capable to transferring data written on it to the system. So what am I saying? There's no need for students to also be writing something, jotting down what the teachers are written on the board. Okay? With this interactive board, because at the end of the lesson, the information can be retrieved. The information will be printed in hard copy form. So this is computer age. So we also in this computer we have multimedia system equipped with a sound blaster and the speakers and multimedia. This is sound blaster, the sound system, the blaster, and also we have a projector. This multimedia projector. It accepts information when it is stored in flash drive, when it is stored in compact disk, when it is stored in memory card, and so on and so forth. If something is more than two, we refer to such as multi. So it's being referred to as multimedia projector. It's also slide projector. For example, our Muslim brothers, only they perform holy pilgrimage in Saudi Arabia, which will come with one photography, toy photography camera. So with that, they insert the disc there. That is, this is in cyclical form. Insert it there with different, showing different scenes. But we are saying that, for example, I want to make use of that thing in a classroom situation. How can a teacher make use of it? When we want to select instructional materials for classroom utilization, so we need to take into consider the number of the students. So the number of the students will determine the number of devices, because we need to allocate time for it. So, like, if you have just have 10 minutes, to display such, we'll be thinking, or 5 minutes, we'll be thinking about the number of students maybe to come with 2, 3, 4, 5, like 10. So we'll be thinking of coming with that device of like about 4, so that the thing will go around within that period. But with this slide projector now, it has taken care of that. At a go, everyone will be looking at the screen and what the teacher is trying to demonstrate. Unlike making use of that toy camera. This one is for teaching and learning process. Also, we have CD-ROM player, DVD, on which audio, images, and video files are recorded. Also, we have PC to PC conferencing mode. Yes, it's possible. These are discussions. These are experts. They are discussing something of interest. Also communicating with others that are remotely located. See the screens. We have 6 individuals here, and also about 8. They are discussing something of interest. It's as a sort of technology. It's a result of development. Also, the touch screens and voice recognition communication devices for the special education students. Those are having problem with the auditory channel. Those that are having problem with their sights, and so on and so forth. There are devices that one can make use of during teaching and learning progress, just to improve the quality of instruction and to facilitate, use them to facilitate learning. Also, we have this one digital camera connected with the laptop. So it's possible to make use of the one too. So, this digital camera, it also has a facility for video recording. So we use laptop to perfect everything, to manipulate, do all kinds of things that is possible there. So anything, facilities are there, options are there for them to use to manipulate. So digital camera that combines very well with computer, where images can be shown and be manipulated at the same time, printed. Advances in virtual reality, virtual libraries, virtual universities. Yes, we are concluding our online facilitation this weekend. As you can see, our facilitator general, our distinguished professor, Peter Okebukola. So facilitating during virtual learning, e-learning system, is quality assurance for being organized for by National Open University management for non-staff. Also, we have virtual libraries. All the institution needs to do is just to register, and then students and staff will have access to information that are on the web. there is need for us to make reference to all this. We started with the Stone Age, the era of book and chalkboard, the computer age, the mass communication age, and so on and so forth. Thank you for listening. Make sure you participate during discussion forum. And do not forget that at the end of the week, there is going to be a short text, both pen on paper. Yes, still be learning, not that we giving paper. You do everything there. And also quiz in form of a text. That is MCQ, multiple choice questions. Thank you for listening.